small businesses, all this red tape costs jobs. All these promises of higher tax increases cost jobs. All this borrowing and all this money printing and all this spending costs us jobs.
That's right.
Get rid of this, fix this, and we can create jobs. It's just that simple. In fact, this 5-point plan, proven pro-growth policies to get behind the small businessmen and women of America, to make sure that we don't have these Washington knows best regulations, this massive debt crisis, these kinds of crushing tax rates, and all of this regulating. If we get beyond that, if we fix that, we know we can hit this economy to grow at its potential and create 12 million jobs over the next 4 years. That's what prosperity is all about. That's what America can achieve if we set our minds to it. That's what leadership's all about. If there is one thing that comes to your mind when you think about Mitt Romney, it is this man is a natural leader.
Yes.
Take a look at just his life. And what's wonderful about this stage of the campaign is finally we can cut through the clutter of all the barrage of negative advertising. You have to understand, the only way the president thinks he can win is if he can convince you to really dislike Mitt Romney. And so he can win by default. It's all he's got. It's as cynical as it gets, and you're not going to fall for it, are you?
No!
This is a man who, when his country called and asked him to come and turn around the Olympics, he did that. This is a man who, when he was governor of Massachusetts, where most of the legislators were of the other party, he didn't demonize them, he didn't demagogue them. He reached across the aisle, he worked with them, and without compromising principles, he found common ground to balance the budget without raising taxes. That's leadership. He cut taxes 19 times.
Yeah.
That's leadership. That means economic growth. That means under his leadership, unemployment went down, household income went up $5,000.
Wow.
Under President Obama's failed leadership, family household income's gone down $4,300 in the last 4 years. We're heading in the wrong direction.
Biggest loss of wealth since the Great Depression.
And guess what? You know what Mitt Romney did? He was a successful businessman, and by the way, there is nothing wrong with that. This is a good thing. We want people to be successful. We don't look at one another's success with envy or resentment. We're proud of the fact that Americans take risks, work hard, and help others. You see, it's not a zero-sum game in life. We can all grow together. We can rise together. America, the American idea, is a society where if you work hard, you play by the rules, you can get ahead. We call it upward mobility. What it means is, whoever you are, wherever you come from, under whatever circumstance you were born, you can make the most of your life in this country. That's what
right.
this country's all about. That's the job of government, is to help people get a head start. We believe in equality of opportunity, not equality of outcome. That means our job, and our founders said it so clearly, look, this is Virginia. Of all people who understand the founders, it is Virginians. Thomas Jefferson said it the best. Our rights come from nature and nature's God, not from government. That's the American idea. That's who we are. That's what we stand for. Our founders secured this, and our veterans in every generation since have preserved this for us. So this is not just an election about more take-home pay or more job creation. It's not just about preventing a debt crisis from turning us into Europe. It is about what kind of country we're going to be, what kind of people we are going to be. That's what this is about. And so what Mitt Romney and I are dedicated to giving you, our fellow citizens, is you get the right to choose this. The choice is really clear. Economic stagnation that promotes more government dependency, or a dynamic, growing economy that promotes opportunity and creates jobs. That's what we're about. That's what we can get. If we reacclaim those founding principles, we will do that. Here is our commitment to you. We will not duck these tough issues. We will not kick the can down the road. We will lead. And we will get ahead of these problems before they tackle us.
Yes.
And we're not going to spend the next 4 years blaming everybody under the sun. We're not going to blame all these other people. We're going to take responsibility and fix the mess in Washington. And you will not see us try to transform this country into something it was never intended to be. You will not see us try and malign those entrepreneurs and small business people who make our economy work. You will not see us try to replace our founding principles. You will see us reapply our founding principles. We will replace this failed government with one that works, with one that gets behind the American people, with one that respects you, because we believe that the government works for we, the people, and not the other way around.
Praise God.
We can do this. It is just 3 weeks away. And guess what? Virginians, I'm not going to repeat what he said either. You have a big responsibility. I love you too. But on a serious note, you have within your control the responsibility. You're a battleground state. That means many Americans in other states are looking to each and every one of you to help make this happen. You have to find those people that you know that voted the other way in 2008 based on the promise of hope and change. You know they're dispirited. She did it herself. You know they're dejected. Help them. Help them see the choice that they have in front of you. Help them see the choice of a better future, to get back to a path of prosperity, to get our country back toward its founding principles. You have an opportunity and you have a responsibility. And if you fulfill that opportunity and that responsibility, if you help get your fellow Virginians to the polls, if you help make sure that they go and vote early because they can here, you can help look back at this moment and say, that's when America got itself back on the right track. We saw the moment, we fixed our country, and our children and our grandchildren will be all the better because of it. Thank you so much for coming out today, you guys.